Welcome to DWI Steelers Recap. Fellas, rough situation that we got ourselves in. Now, I've always said that, if you put yourself in a position to let these boys go ahead and do what their plans were for the day, it's going to happen. What did Coach Al say? Coach Al Bazell, shout out, man. That was one of my favorite coaches. He said, if you let a team play with you, they will. Mm-hmm. Not only did they play with us, but they had success in playing the game that we both know and love as Steeler fans. And, we love to see the Steelers come out triumphant.
Right.
But we let them boys stay in the game. And not only that, they took the victory home.
Right. Yeah.
I'm pissed, fellas. I'm beyond pissed. Wax, how you feeling right now?
Man, right now, I'm disappointed. I'm not even pissed. I'm disappointed.
Okay.
Because, we let a 2-9 team come in and dictate the football game. Now, mind you, there were, a couple of delays from the weather. But, that also affects them, too. You know what I mean? Right. And it didn't look like it affected them. Then we had a quarterback go out. We had Kenny Pickett leave the game. We had T.J. Watt hurt, you know what I mean?
For the majority of the game.
Yeah, right. And something was wrong with him, because you could see him limping off the field. But we had a couple injuries, and then we had Mitch playing, and I was going to say something, but I had to stop myself.
Before you go to him, we even lost another defender, the boy Elandon Roberts. I just met the guy a couple of weeks ago at the job, man.
You cursed him.
Here you go, man.
You should have never shook that young man's hand. And
he said, everything you do until you do right by us.
It wasn't even that, man. Y'all cut that shit out. Y'all cut it out.
Nah, I was just playing. But man, we just looked pitiful today, man. We couldn't get it going. They had our number, and they're one of the worst teams in the league, and they beat the crap out of us.
We fucked up their damn pick. They had it set that they was gonna coast out and lose. Mm-hmm. We fucked up their damn their draft perspective.
We made them look dope. I'm sorry.
Ooey, how you feeling, man?
Like Wax said, man, I'm disappointed, man. They started out looking like they was gonna do something today. The first drive looked pretty crisp. They didn't score the touchdown, but then after that, it just went downhill.
Right.
Went right downhill. People started getting hurt. We started getting stupid penalties.
Yeah.
Kenny getting hurt, really. I thought if Kenny wouldn't have got hurt, we still had a chance for that game. But because Mitch, I have no faith in Mitch at all.
Right.
As soon as he gets in, he fumbles the ball. Now, it was a bad snap, but still, jump on the ball, bro. Get the ball.
Listen. None of us have faith in Mitch.
I don't think Mitch has faith in Mitch.
He doesn't. He knew when he got traded to us, he was like, man, I hope these boys know what they're getting. And that shit sucks because, you're a professional, Mitch.
Right.
So listen, bruh, you're with a different team now, man. No disrespect to Chi-Town, but you're with the mighty, mighty Steelers, man.
Right.
We don't play that shit. When you get in the game, we watched you warm up. We thought he was going to come in the game. As soon as he went down, he got the ball. All right, it's my time. If it's your time to shine, dude, it's your time to grind. Make something happen. You want to make the connection with Johnson. Johnson, kudos, my brother. It was in a losing effort, but kudos. There you go.
Johnson dancing after he scored that touchdown. When we're down by 20. It's come on, bro. Stop that. Just give him the ball. Let's get back. I get that you happy you scored a touchdown, but it really meant nothing. Get back.
In his mind, it distances itself, and he reassures the higher ups that this is why you pay me that money.
Right.
You took the words right out of my mouth, man. Like you said in the text message, man. Read the room, bro.
Right.
I'm still pissed off at him from last week.
Right.
You know what I mean? You just watch him fumble, and you ain't even run your route. I'm waiting for us to get rid of him. I'm sorry. I'll be the first one to say it. He sucks. He don't deserve to be on our team, and kudos to him and all.
You motherfuckers are hard to please, boy.
Please, do us a favor and leave Pittsburgh.
He scored. He was the only one
I don't give a shit, man. He's a bum. He's a bum. He's going to dance after he scores. Okay, we're still down 21 points, bro.
Right.
That shit just showed me where your character is, and I hope Tomlin chewed your ass out. But you're a bum.
Right.
Well, you know what they used to say back in the day, man. And we're a lot older than these young cats. When you getting in the end zone, act like you've been there.
Right.
You ain't got to fucking show off and go through changes and start doing cartwheels and shit and, doing a yum-yum dance.
Right. Good point.
And I can understand, you know what I mean? Like, it's hard to score a touchdown. So I get it, you want to celebrate. But, like, when you're down by this many points, there's no reason to dance. Like, bro, like, just give them the ball back, do a little spike or something, and then let's go.
Right. What did you just say? What? It's hard to score touchdowns.
It's hard to score touchdowns.
Tell Jalen Hurts that. Tell fucking Jalen Hurts.
Right.
Tell young Mahomes that.
They're better.
Now, I believe in better, but I also believe in different.
I mean, but even for them, like I said, it's scoring a touchdown in the NFL is not easy.
It's not, but them boys make that shit
so
look
when
easy.
you do, you know what I mean, you're gonna be excited. I get it.
Right.
But like I said before, read the room. Like you act like you've been there before.
Yeah.
Like
and
you said.
This is the thing though. He hasn't been there before. Not in a long time.
Right.
You know what I mean? And it showed. It fucking showed because he's dancing, doing the chicken head and shit. You need to chicken head your ass somewhere else, man. For real.
I feel y'all.
Chicken noodle soup your ass to New Orleans or something. Let us get another pick because you suck, my friend. You suck.
If this was Rosie Perez talking in White Men Can't Jump, and she's talking to Billy Ho, a.k.a. Billy.
What would she say?
You tell me.
Like, Billy, you stink. You stink, Billy.
She said that shit so rough.
Yeah.
Every time she said it, he went like this and shit. Because, like, that let you know the magnitude of how pissed she was in that motherfucker's performance.
And I'm the same way pissed.
Listen, I'm a double
The
down,
same
man.
level.
You know, we don't agree on everything because that's not what life's about.
Right.
But I'm a double down, my brother. I appreciate him being one of the guys in the game that scored a tutty.
All right.
But on the other hand, I need more out of you. You know, I'm not gonna go as rough as my boy Wax.
So you taking the easy route. Go ahead though.
No, because like I'm gonna let the punishment fit the crime. I'm not gonna reward you for some bullshit, but at the same time, I'm not gonna penalize you for a good thing.
But what does he need to do for you to penalize him? Because like I mean, a whole
Do
season
whatever he did before he caught them touchdowns the last 2 weeks.
Without catching a touchdown, you finally get one and you pray to God. That was what, 2 weeks ago?
It was last week, wasn't it?
No, it was 2 weeks ago.
It was 2 weeks.
I thought he had 2 consecutive
No.
touchdowns. So
that's the second touchdown in 2 years.
I get you.
So, like, I mean, he deserves to get criticized as much as I'm criticizing him.
I'm not saying you're wrong for it, bro. I'm just not going to give it to him like that because
Right.
I expect more out of him, and I'm going to try to, they say that there's more than one way to skin a cat.
Okay.
I'm going to try to skin this cat differently than you are.
But why are we even skinning cats?
Well, because we want to let this brother know, get your shit together. That's why
Right.
he's telling you one way, I'm telling you another way. That's how you skin that motherfucker.
Okay.
Appropriately. So,
But like, as far as him, like, you know, I'm not too impressed with him. Like I said, he runs routes good, but who cares if you ain't doing
If you're
what you're
not
supposed to
catching
do?
the ball.
But he caught the touchdown. It is what it is, you know what I mean? But like, this game wasn't just the offense that stunk up the joint, because the defense, they stunk too.
Right.
They gave up 24, and it looked like an easy 24. You know what I mean? Like
it did.
So I don't know. I mean, like I said, Elandon Roberts getting hurt was a big deal for us. You know what I mean? Like he was really solid in the middle, and that's kind of where they beat us at in the rest of the game.
My man Watt going down for that quarter and a half. That hurt us as well.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, that wasn't no like, okay, well, Watt's down, so we got to get the next
but
guy in line.
that was damn near shit was already over after that.
It was, but with that motherfucker in the game, that's why I got his shit on today.
Right.
I feel like there's a possibility.
Right.
The wheeling and dealing. I feel like this brother, when he's in, anytime that Watt is in the game, I feel like he can will us a game-changing situation, Wax.
That's a fact.
I feel like he can create a fumble. Shout out to Highsmith, too. He's been playing his ass off.
Right.
Joey Porter Jr., he showed up and showed out, man.
Till he got that interference in the end zone.
But listen, I was the one that was, I'm not going to be critical and I'm not going to be, lenient. This is the pros. You got to show up or go home.
Right.
So he's been showing up lately, man.
He has.
The boy showed up, man. JPJR, man, you did your thing, man.
He just gotta learn, and he'll get it. He just gotta learn how to keep his hands to himself a little bit better.
Yeah.
Because he's grabby out there, and, and they're onto it.
Well, I mean, that's going to take a few seasons to wear off, man. He got the rookie jitters, man.
I know, but you gave up a touchdown today for that, doing that.
My young buck Pat Fryer move, he showed up. Thank goodness they was able to target him before Kenny went out. But then when Kenny goes out, they just like throw the whatever they're going to run out the window. Yeah. They're like, okay, Mitch is in now. Mitch, go ahead, baby, stick it up like you know how.
Yeah. All check down.
He's the one I'm pissed at. So if y'all want to blame anybody, blame Mitch.
Oh, you already know.
Mitch, you stunk and stink. He's the one. Listen, if you get rid of Johnson, take Mitch with you.
Okay. Well,
because I don't understand why Mitch wants to, get all situated to go out there to look like a bum.
Let me ask you this: What does that say about Mason Rudolph, though?
They're saying that he's better than Mason, but I can't tell by what he's performing like.
Right. Like I wouldn't mind seeing Mason over Mitch. To be honest, just to see what he got. Let's see what he got left in him. I mean, we've already seen a lot of him over the past years, but it's been like 2 or 3 years since we've seen him. So, like you know what you're going to get with Mitch.
I don't want to sound out of line by saying this, but I'd rather have, Michael Vick come back on the TV. and I'm being dead serious. And this ain't no disrespect to Michael Vick. It's a big ups, if you will. Mm-hmm. But it's definitely like, I don't need Mason Rudolph out that motherfucker stinking up the joint.
You take Michael Vick, give me Cam Newton. Right? I think Cam could come back and put up better numbers than both of them.
It's better than what he's doing now, running around the world with Andre 3000 with his damn Scottish kilt on.
Playing flutes.
Shit.
It is what it is.
Nah, Mitch is not, he's just not the guy. I knew once he got in there and I knew once Kenny was out, it wasn't gonna happen. He just don't have it in him.
He should go to welding. He should like start welding or some shit like that. Like just start.
He don't got that dog in him. I didn't mean to cut you off, bro, but he just don't got that dog in him.
He should be an Uber driver. I swear, like. Just to get him the fuck out of there, man. Mitch, he's terrible.
I was about to say, people will be punking him for rides, though. It'd just be a shame all the way around the board.
I'll just report your credit card. It wasn't my credit card, stupid. Mm-hmm. It just get out, smack him in the back of the head.
What is you, dumb?
Right.
So what your boy, what you think your boy Harris did today?
Man, I know
he was hard on. He was hard on him earlier, like.
And I'm still, I'm gonna do that. I'm hanging his shirt up on the top shelf for now.
Right.
Until he has a great performance, I'm not wearing his shirt because I'm sick of willing this shit and wanting this shit more than he does.
Right.
You got 2 different running backs on the same team. You got Najee Harris. You got Jaylen Warren. Najee had 63 yards off, I want to say like 19 or 16 attempts. Jaylen Warren had 59 yards off of 9.
Right.
How does that happen?
Jaylen Warren should be getting a little bit more. Like, I like the tandem, Thunder and Lightning together, but I just think Jaylen
There's no thunder out there, though. There's just lightning.
It's like sometimes, but like with that touchdown
run.
With that touchdown run, I thought he could have jumped over the top or something. He could have gave a little bit more effort on that.
I'm going to put it to you like this. If this shit is reaching Steeler country, and we love y'all motherfuckers, please believe it, man. We going to rep y'all win, lose, or draw. But if y'all need a fucking running back to get in there and get that 1 yard, I'll sign up for a year contract. Give me a year. As a matter of fact, I should put some of my footage up there just to let y'all motherfuckers know I'm Mr. 4.5 a carry at fullback.
From 97.
It wouldn't matter.
from a whole 2 decades ago.
So fucking what?
You're Al Bundy mode.
I got bad knees, and I'll still get up in that motherfucker and pick that yard up. Give me on a 1 year waiver contract. Give me a year. Matter of fact, put me in the front seat with him, and I'll bet you I beat his ass. You hear me, Wax?
I do.
So for y'all motherfuckers that's at home, even in the locker room, if y'all's watching this, yeah, nigga, you can see that shit from behind the computer screen and all that. Put me in practice situation. Just give me a lineman that's in front of me, and I'm gonna run behind that motherfucker. That's all. Shit, I'm not just gonna do, Oklahoma's no more. They gonna have to raise the ransom if they gonna do some shit like that. Like, am I gonna be getting down on the ground? And then I got Heisman coming in, and then I gotta pop up and shit. Y'all motherfuckers gotta up the antes up in that bitch. Mm-hmm. Every time I tote that bitch, it's 25 racks. I want 25,000 a scrape. You hear me, Wax?
I can dig it, man.
And I swear on everything I love, you give me that motherfucker every time I score. I will fucking score. Listen, it'll be in Ripley's Believe It or Not and in the Inquirer.
You know who you sound like, right?
Who's that?
Bert Bertronius. Shout out Bert. Yeah. You know what I mean? Whatever he used to say.
but that's...
He would beat Cedric Wilson's ass in a street fight. Like,
no, he said he could run him over.
Oh, yeah. That's what it was. That's what it was. But that's what you sound like right now. But you want 25,000 a carry.
Listen, if I'm doing Oklahoma drills, give me 2,500 times every time I pop up and tote that motherfucking rock.
You'll get
2,500
and a hospital ride.
It wouldn't matter, but you don't think motherfuckers is gonna be out there feeling my wrath?
Your hospital ride will cost more than what you gonna make that day. You're gonna be in debt after you wreck that run.
Listen, I done been to the Steelers facility, man. I went in there and ate lunch after a couple of football camps we went to out there. Them motherfuckers is eating sushi at lunch.
Right.
So
they can afford it. They can afford it. Hell yeah, listen. Get me against a couple of them second teamers, second and third teamers. I'll knock their fucking helmet off.
All right.
Give me a one-day waiver. I fucking dare y'all. It'll be something that's epic because you'll see a motherfucking dad come out of the stands holding my natural and everything. They're gonna be like, oh shit, that motherfucker was serious. I still work out. Even though I'm squeezing myself into this jersey, I still work out and I will fuck somebody up if they run up. Bruh, if I line up and we going 1-to-1, head to head, if they anybody my age or less, it's over.
Hey, I got faith in you, man. I mean, like, I don't know how long you can keep that up.
I don't know.
But I got faith.
I'm on the fence on you, dog. I love you.
Set it up.
Listen, y'all hear it, Coach T, come get me.
Yeah, set it up.
Man, I'd be out there like Rocky's trader, like throw the damn down, like Apollo's trader, like throw the damn down.
No, you wouldn't.
I'd be out there like Adrian, like you can't win.
Now that's gonna happen, but dude's gonna be out there like Max Trainer and shit off of fucking Mike Tyson, like blah, 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 blah. Dude doing eyes all I'll be like, fuck that shit. Give me a year waiver, dude. I promise you, my nigga, you gonna see us 4th and 1. They gonna be like, go for it. Y'all got Illy back there. Clark on the carry for fucking 1 year. I'm jumping over the pile. I'm running, bruh. It's on.
Clark's not moving. they got the cart out there.
What is he doing?
He's laying. He can't. He said he can't feel his feet. And his thumbs up though, so he gave a thumbs up on the way. He really like.
So you said that would be like Tupac and shit after he got out the fucking like Susie fucking left the studio and shit when he had that New York Yankees hat on. Fuck you. Shit, I'm telling you, man. If they need a fucking fullback, I'm out there. I'm out here.
So what y'all think about next week now? We got the Pats. I don't know what they did today. Let me look and see.
I mean, how do I feel?
Matter.
It doesn't change. It still don't change. I'm still rolling with the fucking Steelers all day. Right. Steeler Nation, baby. And shout out to the new subscribers out there. Listen, welcome to DWI, and we hope you're entertained because we're going to bring that real shit about these Steelers. And we're the only ones on air talking like this.
Right.
That's not going to sugarcoat shit.
Or shut the fuck up about it.
Right. Like, subscribe, you know what I'm saying? Share this shit out. I know y'all talk like this when y'all at the crib. We just out here doing it on the screen. So,
and we say it in hopes that it gets back to them so they can see it and be like, you know what? Let me take accountability. And these motherfuckers is right. Yeah. They're not wishing us any wrong. They're wishing us right. Oh shit! I need to write that down.
So what y'all think about next week? We got the Pats. They're 2-10. They just lost to the Chargers
that's
today.
That's our kryptonite.
Yeah, they just lost to the Chargers 6-0. I don't know. Like I can't call it with this team. Like just like I said a couple weeks ago. Like I can't call it game to game. They'll look good one week and then they'll look like crap the next week. So I don't know. I think we're gonna win. I hope we should win because they're trash.
Let me ask y'all both this: do y'all feel like we're entitled to a loss from time to time?
Not to them. Right. Not to the team we just lost to, but. Especially not the way we got beat. Like we didn't even compete.
We beat ourselves.
Yeah,
we let them win.
We didn't even compete in this one. Like we're entitled to a loss if you compete. I don't mind that. If you're out there and it comes down to the last shit and you lose, hey, you gave it your best effort, but getting beat 24-10, or really it was just 24-3
at home
at the crib.
Man.
And that's the stinger.
And
in
like,
front of your fucking girl. In front of your girl.
They didn't like usually we play the Cardinals and they got like Bruce Arians or Fitzgerald or Wizen Hunt or something. You know what I mean? Like somebody like that's Pittsburgh oriented kind of. But I guess they did have Connor. And I guess that's. Oh,
he showed up and showed out. This was Connor's game to show y'all that, like, listen, y'all shouldn't have got rid of me. Y'all must have forgot.
He scraped us too.
He came out. He had a buck on us.
He was running hard.
He had a hundo.
$105.
That's ridiculous, man. Mm-hmm. Our running backs combined had 100 yards, and I'm not pleased with that, man. If you have 100 yards on the rushing, couple 100 yards in the pass, and I want to say we out gained them in every aspect.
Yeah, we did. We got more yards than them.
We just didn't score
and a losing effort.
Right.
That goes back to show you that we got rid of the problem because we had, I want to say 317 yards total yards, and they was in the twos, and we did it in a losing effort. So like that is not what it's all built up to be. It's
ironic that's how we were winning before when we were not getting as many yards.
Right, and we were still closing the deal.
Still winning, but now we got more yards and didn't come out with the win.
Today feels like the defense was like, all right, now we can relax.
Right.
Because we got a new coordinator.
Right.
So they played relax. That's how I feel a little bit.
Because Minka was out there. Minka finally came back this week. I'm sure he's still like rusty.
He's gonna be.
I wouldn't put it on him. It was just, I don't know. They had Cardinals just had a good game plan against us, man. They converted their third downs,
right.
And we wasn't converting any third downs,
right?
So I don't know.
I feel like I'm nervous about next week's game or this Thursday's game,
right?
Like, cause I don't know. It don't matter what team we play with Belichick. I mean, meaning like what Patriots team we play. They always got something for us.
Something up their sleeve.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm a little bit nervous, but I'm still say Steelers. I can't predict the score because like I haven't, I'm just not focused like that today. But I'm a little bit nervous. I ain't gonna say we're gonna lose, but I'm nervous.
I probably got us 13-7.
Okay.
I'll probably go 13-7.
Okay, that's fair. For some strange reason, I keep seeing 16-6. 16-6 is going to be the final score. We're going to come away with a victory because we need to. Because at this point, we're in a wild card chase, and we wanted to be one of those teams that was a shoo-in for the playoffs.
Right.
Mm-hmm. And a shoo-in for player hater of the year.
I was going to say that, but I just decided not to.
My cousin Stephen, that's his shit.
Yeah. Shoo-in for hater of the year.
Mm-hmm.
So we got some other Steeler news. We got a couple of semifinalists for the Hall of Fame. James Harrison is a semifinalist, and Hines Ward is another semifinalist.
Okay.
So, what do y'all think? You think Hines is going to get in this time, or should he get in?
He should get in. He should have been got in.
He should have been got in.
They got a lot of guys in there with jackets on that may or may not have deserved to get in at that time. Right. They put him in there. So Hines should have been in. He was a triple threat.
Right.
He could catch, he could run the ball, and like when they did the end around, and he can throw the ball.
And he can block.
Yeah. Right. Quadruple threat. Excuse me.
Like Hines's thing, it's like he don't have the numbers, but like he's the exception to the rule to me. Like that numbers don't mean everything, because what Hines brought to the table was much more than numbers.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like he was just that presence on the field. He always found that little bubble in the defense where he can just lock in and just stay right there, right where nobody was at, and catch that shit and turn up, knock somebody out.
And he wasn't a big guy either.
No,
he was the offense.
And he wasn't fast. He wasn't super fast. He was just one of the smartest guys out there, and he was just a football player, man. Like just through and through, just a football player. You know what I mean? Like, so I hope he gets in this time around. If he don't get in, he's gonna have I think there's a few people coming up. There's a few receivers coming up that are gonna push him back a little bit.
Okay.
What do you think,
That's
Wax?
fair.
I think the same thing, but he should have been in.
Right.
Though, like, I mean, as much as he done for Steeler football, man, and for like just the teams year after year.
Right.
Hines was that shit, man.
He was.
Super Bowl MVP.
Yeah, he was the heart of the offense. He was the heart of the team for a little bit, man. Like before Big Ben got there, you know what I mean?
Right.
Even while he was there.
Yeah. Because after
the
the bus left, it was Hines.
Right.
Hines was that dude.
So the next one is the guy I got on right now.
JH.
James Harrison. What y'all think?
He's a monster. Mama, there goes that man again.
That dude was special.
He's the monster under everybody's bed.
Yeah, man.
When you look under the bed, like there's two motherfuckers you should fear. Chuck Norris and James Harrison.
Right.
Because Chuck Norris just got a fist underneath his beard. Motherfucking James Harrison, he's the motherfucker underneath the bed and in the closet.
He is a fist. He's just a human fist. Like, that dude is a monster. And, like, he had the perfect nicknames, too. They called him Debo and Silverback. And, like, those two names just fit perfectly.
Listen, when I got my hat off and, like, I got my beard all tamed down, they say I look like James Harrison Jr. They call me JHJR just because I walk around with, you know what I mean, with my Steelers jersey on, feeling some type of way. But, no, I feel like this. All true, you know, all bullshit aside. James Harrison is one of the most hard-nosed football players I've ever had the privilege to watch with my own two eyes. Unstoppable force, man. He was like Aaron Donald, but like a pissed-off version of him.
Right.
He seemed like he was angry every time he locked and loaded that helmet.
Right.
What about that interception, dude?
Best play in Super Bowl history to me.
This motherfucker caught that bitch and rolled down the sideline, and it wasn't like they couldn't tackle him.
Right.
They just didn't want no parts of that.
It was the slowest touchdown, and I remember watching that shit like, is he going to get in?
I didn't think he was going to get there. I thought he was going to get tracked down, but it didn't feel like they wanted to tackle him.
Right.
It was just one of those plays that just went the distance, and I was happy he was a part of our team instead of theirs.
Hell yeah.
Hey, was it the Shea Townsend running next to him trying to like get the ball from him?
Hell
Like,
yeah.
I was like, man, if you don't block somebody and get the hell out the way, like
that's what he said. He was like, "Wait, go! I got this."
He's like, I'm fast.
that's what he was thinking, but old boy was like, get the fuck on, man. Block that dude. Like block Kurt Warner.
So yeah, shout out to James Harrison. Hopefully he gets in there. I seen an interview with him. He said he doesn't think he deserves to get in.
Really?
He did. He said they asked him, "Do you think you're a Hall of Famer?" He said no. But you're crazy, James.
I think he deserves.
Let me ask you.
He might. I'm sorry.
No,
he
right.
might not get in because he was acting a fool like the last year.
Right.
What, when he went to Cincy?
No, like whenever he was like going to sleep at films and shit. That I mean, I'm sure that might play a part.
I don't think that. I don't know. I don't think so because he did his thing his whole career.
Hell yeah, you can't get judged off on one bad film session and shit
But
like
It wasn't
James.
just that. I'm just saying, like he started to show his ass before he got out of
And
here.
then he went to the Super Bowl.
You acting like that nigga was leaving deviled eggs behind couches and shit. Like, yeah, man, I'm gonna go ahead and leave.
Shit, he did play with
Yeah,
the
he went
Patriots.
to the Patriots and
Yep.
went to the bowl. So, like I said, shout out to Jimmy. Hopefully he gets in there. You deserve it.
Yeah, he does.
You deserve it. Now I want to see like, you know what I mean? I got this man. He got TJ. What you think? Like, who would you rather have in their prime? Who you think? I know it's a hard question, and it's a win either way. It's a win-win scenario. But who would you rather have? James Harrison in his prime or TJ Watt?
Why would you even ask that shit? That's just a rough question to
It's
ask.
hard.
All right.
And I'm still on the fence. Like, I don't know.
Listen, I'm gonna cut Mitch Trubisky to have them both. So that's my answer. I want them both. I can't pick. I can't. Even though that my boy Watt hadn't been there that long, you know, as long as James, like as far as tenure.
He's been there about it because James's career was like shorter because he didn't get to the league until he was damn near like 28, 29. He didn't really like the first couple of years he kept getting cut.
Right.
So his career isn't as long as but he played for a while.
Right. I mean, he went to a couple different teams.
Right, but his peak wasn't as long as TJ Watt's.
Right.
In his youth.
That's a hard decision, man. I want them both.
I think I'm gonna take Harrison just because he was out there hurting niggas.
He was.
I mean, but I think Watt did more for, you know, like as far as like interceptions,
Right. Sacks.
But, I mean, damn, I don't. Yeah, give me Harrison. Give me Harrison.
That's fair.
That's what I think I'm taking too. Because he was fucking unstoppable.
Yeah,
Every part of me wants to say, give me Harrison.
Right.
But at the same time, I also want to, watch that guy.
He broke James Harrison's sack record. So, I mean, it's like I said, it's a win-win scenario. Just imagine if we had both of them. Like,
That's why I'm
the
thinking
same thing. I was thinking the same thing.
on each side, like, oh my God, that shit wouldn't even
Where
be
would
fair.
you put Highsmith at? In the middle?
You take Highsmith the hell off the field.
I put him in the middle.
I'm keeping him in there.
Fuck him. I'm getting him out of there. That's where James plays.
Mm-hmm.
James, you take him out and you put James in there and you don't think twice.
I'm not thinking twice, but I'm keeping Highsmith in there as a third precautionary.
I mean, I'm just talking about if we had to.
And I get it. These are all
scenario.
hypotheticals.
Right. So if I had to do that, of course you want to keep Highsmith if you can.
Right.
But like as far as the two bookends, man, Jimmy and TJ Watt would be murderers.
So, all in all, I feel like we getting ready to bring it home next week, but we have to win out. And our performance today, it just, it makes me feel like we might not be able to keep up with a lot of those high-powered offenses that have a decent defense.
Right.
So you can have a high-powered offense and a decent defense and put a lot of numbers up on the team that I seen show up today.
Right. I agree with you, man. Like up against one of those juggernaut teams, like
Kansas City,
Philly, and all of them. Like we'd have a hard time with them.
You got to pack a lunch with those games, bro. You gonna be here for a while.
Right. Even though we kind of got their number a little bit, but
which one?
The Ravens. Even though we got their number a little bit, the Ravens might beat our asses next time if we play like this.
Right.
So, but
like what? Bro,
that's later to be determined.
Right.
We lose to a bunch of teams if we play like this.
That's a fact. We lose to every team.
This is sad.
But listen, all in all, fellas, we got to figure it out. So,
yep.
Y'all, let's get it figured out. But before y'all get it figured out, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this because we do it for your entertainment, but at the same time to make a point, hey, we want y'all to do better. Because if you knew better, you do better, and you know better. So when you know better, you grow better. Let's get that shit together. Put your poop in a group and get your shit together, fellas.